Prima Maria, THEORY. She sat on top of me and began to unbutton her jeans. She took off her blouse and kissed my hands, stomach and back. She was laughing at my perverted thoughts about her. She smelled my nose better than I did. This is probably a privilege of women. However, we didn't make love that night. When she undressed completely, it turned out that she was a virgin. There would be nothing special about it. But it cooled down our actions, because I had read the opposite from her mind earlier. It was a temporary shock. So thoughts lie or what? I told her about it. Suddenly we were sitting naked, two strangers who met a few hours ago and knew everything about each other. But suddenly, in 1 second, it all turned out, perhaps, not to be true? But you think my ass is too big? That's what all guys with everybody's ass usually think. I said, resigned and without conviction. Are you lying? Are you a virgin? Swine. No, wait a minute, this is just an example. I read your thoughts and saw your first time. But what is it supposed to be? Your logic. She said, sad and pissed. She lay down next to me and feasted on my memories, which she turned from side to side. She didn't laugh at them or comment. She was motionless, pressed lightly against my side. It was already light. I covered us with a duvet, thick and heavy. We fell asleep and our thoughts were unknowingly tangled together. So I spent this time with my friend's daughter. We lay naked in bed feeling nothing to each other but wanting to know. The clock struck 8 in the morning. She should go to school. We slept out of this world and the city. El Mico, returning from a tour of hotels, threw newspapers and a breakfast bag at our door. The servants had the day off, so he knew we'd be on our own. Maria woke up first and was painting her toenails with cotton wool between her toes. Her hair is fastened at the back. Her dark Indian skin tightened against her spine. Don't peek at me, she said to me, smiling as she realized I was already away. Yeah, you wish I had my ass up. These are the thoughts of a grown man in the morning? I smiled at my own thoughts. I also felt that I was swollen and everything was burning. It must hurt, she said without turning her head. What now? I asked aloud. She unbuckled her butt in the middle of the bed. I'm still a virgin. Are you going to tolerate it further? At that moment, her thoughts gained such power that I jumped on her like a cougar. She wanted so. Then I did everything she wanted and dreamed of. Every move was prompted by her sweet inner whispers. Fearing and suffering with pleasure, she kept getting to me every now and then. At one point it seemed to me that we had stopped thinking at all. A double being has wrapped around our bodies. I don't know how long we did it and why it was perfect. And it was perfect. Perfect bliss, fear, trembling without memory. Worshipping ourselves by ourselves. Then we sat in the pool square in the bath, and she plucked small pieces of leaves from a plant hanging over the water. You fucked a teenager, she said in a funny accent. Will we have a baby now? She asked naively. Hopefully, I replied hastily. Why are you swearing? I added. These are your thoughts, not mine. She grunted. You were right. That's exactly what I thought. But now you are a woman. And your ass isn't big. You wanted to say, ass? Yes, that's what I mean. Maria? Listen. That's who I am. I know. Is it wrong that I know your thoughts? Don't fall in love with me too soon. That I don't know you, hombre? More than once the same thoughts have a hoarse voice, and sometimes they are clear as azure. You whisper in my ear that you may need to get ready for the baby. And I'm too old for that, I'll always agree. We will paint the room together, go for walks with the pram together. You think it's true that I'll open my eyes to see your smile more beautiful than in my dream? Old India will play us on a thick tube, the one who sits on the stairs to the church on warm days? You laugh, Maria, but is our fate like an accurately spitting llama when it gets pissed? Who we are. And where are we going? What hooves does our llama have? Stick your stick out today, Maria, because you won't have the strength to do it when you become an old woman, and you finally put that stone in a drawer, hombre. She pulled me out of my reverie. Yeah. I'm going shopping. An Indian shouted at the doorstep. Damn. I thought and then added in an undertone. Damn. I stood there for a while holding the stone in my hand. I felt his weight. I felt its weight and shape hyper-real. It hurt and crushed me. Yet it suited me and my life. It was as warm as my hand. He was mine. I put it in a drawer in one move. I sat in the shower for a long time trying to understand it all. To be continued.